Hey everybody, welcome here. I'm Lauren and this is Purpose Kitchen. Today we are making veggie stew to warm your tummy with the cooler temperatures ahead. You can find the recipe right here or in the description because it's also written there. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is chop up all of your veggies. Okay, so now you're going to grab your olive oil and just drizzle some into your big pot. And then you're going to add your onions and we're going to just saute them until they're clear. Now our onions are clear, so we're going to add our garlic and mushrooms to the pot. So you're going to saute your mushrooms and garlic for about 5 minutes. Okay, so our mushrooms and garlic have cooked for about 5 minutes, so now we're going to add 1 cup of red wine. You can use your favorite wine to cook with. We're just using red, and you're going to let this simmer down till it reduces to about half. So our red wine has simmered down to about half, and now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients into our pot. So we have our potatoes, carrots, and parsnips. And then you're going to add your thyme, rosemary, and bay leaves into the pot. And then we're going to add a heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. And then we found this Beefless Broth at Superstore. It's a PC brand, but you could use vegetable broth, chickenless broth, whatever type of broth you like. So we're going to add the whole liter right into the pot. And this is going to all simmer together for about 45 minutes to an hour, just until all of our vegetables are cooked through. So while our stew is cooking, we're going to make our dumplings that are going to go on top of the stew. So it's going to be some flour, baking powder. I melted butter in with our oat milk and whisked that together, and then some fresh parsley from my garden. We're going to add 2 cups of flour. Put that in the bowl, and then a tablespoon of baking powder. You're going to whisk those 2 dry ingredients together before adding your wet ingredients. Then we're going to add our melted butter in with the oat milk and stir that all together. So it should all make a ball. Now I'm going to take some fresh parsley and just kind of rip it apart and put it into the dough as well. Okay, so our vegetables are cooked through. We poked it with a fork and it's good to go. So now we're going to add a cup of frozen peas into it and then just give that a stir in. And now we're going to add our dumplings and we're going to cook them on top. Okay, so I'm going to go in with an ice cream scoop into my dumpling dough and just scoop a small amount, and we're just going to plop it right on top of the stew. Now you're going to steam them until they're all cooked on top. Okay, so our dumplings have doubled in size and we are ready to dish it up and eat. Alright, I'm gonna call my cutie patootie fiance in to try this with me. Ready?
I'm ready. Awesome.
Is your fiance approved?
Fiance approved.
Fiance approved! Thank you all so much for joining us today. If you try this recipe, make sure to let us know and have yourself a great rest of your week.